Good Monday morning, or whenever you watch this. Good day, good morning, good evening. I want to share something this morning that is on my heart. This weekend, I was experiencing something, and I was acting like I didn't have any help. I was acting like I didn't need anybody. I was acting like I was in it by myself, and I was trying to do everything. And my husband was like, I got this. Like, you don't have to do that. You're not calling anybody. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? I got a whole attitude. Not realizing that I have help. Let people help you. Let them help me, right? It was weird because I've been doing things for so long by myself. And so for me to let somebody help me, it's very uncomfortable and it's very weird. And I know that might sound crazy, but that's my story. That's what I'm so used to. I'm so used to doing it by myself. I'm so used to not needing people. I'm so used to not depending on people, right? Because people let you down, right? I get all of that. I get all of that. Nevertheless, I am married now. I have help. I have support. So why am I acting like I don't? Because I'm so used to doing it on my own. I'm so used to taking my car to get my oil change. I'm so used to getting it. If it breaks down, finding somebody to repair it. I'm so used to doing all of those things by myself without anybody helping me. Even when I was in relationships, I would still do these things because people that I dated, they just didn't know anything about it. They didn't do it. They didn't care. Or whatever the case may be. They weren't reliable. So I did it myself. And so when this incident happened on Saturday, I'm like on the phone Googling. I'm finna call the dealership. Like I'm finna do stuff. And he was like, no, stop. You're not going to do it. I'm going to talk to these people. You're not going to do that. And it was like, my feelings was hurt. Because I was like, why I'm so used to doing it. And I didn't realize it till the day after. Because I actually got a whole attitude. I was like, you know what? I ain't saying nothing else. I gave the number, you call. I went and I started writing my paper for school. And then yesterday it hit me. Let people help you. Like, you have help, but you acting like you don't. You don't have to continue to do everything by yourself. Like, why are you trying to do everything? You've done this for so long it's automatic. And sometimes for us strong, independent women and men, we don't like to act. We don't depend on nobody. We feel like we cannot depend on people because we have been dependent on people that have let us down. So we just like, I can't do that no more. Even in relationships, even in marriages, you still feel like you got to do it all by yourself, and you don't. Like, you don't. And I had to realize that, y'all. That's my awareness. That's my huge awareness. It was so uncomfortable letting him take charge of that. Right? I'm like, when you gonna call him? And I'm on here trying to diagnose like I'm a mechanic. It could be this, it could be this, it could be that. Chill. And they kept telling me like, I got this. I wasn't used to that. And I realized that when it comes to receiving help and asking for help, it can be very hard for people who've been doing it by themselves for so long. And if this is you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We go through these things and we do them by ourselves for so long. And then once you get into a relationship or you get married or you actually have somebody that can help and that is willing to help and wants to help, you don't know how to receive that help because you're not used to it. That was me. So not used to it. And once I got it, it's like, wait a minute. This don't feel right. This don't feel right. I'm trying to be in control. I'm trying to be in control consistently. I had to surrender that. I had to let him help me, right? That's my huge awareness. I mean, I got a whole attitude. Like, I don't need nobody. I can do this myself. Like, I want it done right now. You ain't gonna do it the way I'm gonna do it. You ain't gonna call up. You ain't gonna ask certain questions. I'm trying to control everything. When I say everything, I had to catch myself every time I try to do something. Every time I'm online trying to look at something, watch some video on YouTube to see what it is, what the problem might be, so I can tell them. Like, stop it. Stop it. Let people help you. There's so many times that people wanted to help me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need anything. Knowing good and well I need it. But nevertheless, not knowing how to receive it. Because I'm so used to being the helper. I don't know how to be helped. Is that you? So used to being the helper, you don't know how to receive the help. And it's not that I am expecting. I don't want anybody to think that I'm expecting, like you have these expectations of people and they don't do this. That's different. For me, what I'm talking about is having someone that is willing to help and not allowing them to help, because I'm so used to doing it by myself on my own. There's a difference. Because when it comes to expectations, you're going to constantly be let down. I'm telling you, because you can't expect people to do things the way you would do it and how you would do it and when you would do it. So if you drop your expectations of people and let them be who they are and allow them to be who they are, and then you get to make a decision. Do I want to be in a relationship with this person or not? You get to choose. Let people show you who they are, and you get to choose whether or not you want to participate in that experience with them or not. I'm not expecting anything from anybody. I'm not. I can only have those high expectations of me because I know that what I can do. I know my capacity. I know what I can do and what I'm not going to do. I know I can always rely on me. Okay. So other people, I see how they move, and I say, okay, I'm going to let them help me. If they choose to, and if they don't, it's okay, but I'm not expecting them to. I am open to receiving help, but it's not an expectation. Okay. I wanted to share that because there was a comment made and I was like, that's not what I meant. So I wanted to elaborate what I was talking about in my experience. This is my experience. We all got our own experiences. But in my experience, I realized that it was hard for me to be able to receive help because I was so used to doing things on my own for so long. And my husband wanted to help me. And I was like, yeah, no, I got this. And he's like, and that was hard. I got a whole attitude. I'm telling you. Came right in my room. And I was like, let me do something else. Because I can't do that. So then I was able to, go in gratitude, be grateful for the situation in his hand, and to be grateful for the situation and realize that I do have support, I do have help, and I don't have to do it on my own. And then I just start focusing on other stuff that I could do, like write my paper. I had a 9-page paper due. You got something to do instead of sitting here worrying about something that you can't do nothing about, and you already got somebody that's going to take care of that. That's been delegated. Okay, so do something different. What can you do? So I started writing my paper, finished up my paper. That was it. Productive. Okay. Allowing people to help you. Allow people to help you. You ain't got to do it all by yourself. That's all. That's the message I want to share this morning. That's my personal message, my personal story, my personal experience. That's it. Surrendering the need to do everything on my own. That's all I have. Have an amazing day on purpose.